Yeah, beautiful morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so happy and I'm so delighted to be in your midst again. Yeah, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Um, Action text. Good morning to you. Please, where are you joining us from today? You can see, guys, I'm very official today. Kanye, good morning. How are you? Please let me know where you're joining us from today. Your location. Kindly drop your location in the chat box. Daniel, I greet you. I greet you as you're coming in. Just make sure you're smashing the like button. Like, what's up? What's up? What's up, people? What's up, my people? What's up? Smash the like button as you're coming in. Smash. This is gonna be very fun. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Forex is about to start paying the bills. The bills. As always being the bills, it's about to start paying it massive. So who can guess the reason why I'm in official dress today? Who can guess? Who can guess? Who can guess? Let's see who can guess. Who can guess right? Let's see who can guess right. The reason why I'm in an official dress today. They, you know, successful people don't do certain things, but they do certain things in a certain way. Daniel said that's what he wanted to ask. Yeah, beautiful morning. Make sure you're smashing the like button. If you can guess, let me see. Let me see. Anyone can guess. Okay, okay. Let's get started. Yeah, Juliet, what's up? I greet you. I greet each and every one of us. I'm so happy and delighted to be here. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Juliet. Where are you guys joining us from? Drop your location, drop your location. Let's get started. No? Let's get started. Hey, my rich son is here. Good morning, son. Good morning, rich son. How you doing today? Where you guys join us from today? Just drop your location. Yeah, definitely know you are in Lagos. You're my son. You always keep me updated. Yeah. What's up? Okay, Mr. Handy, I greet you from Ojo, Lagos. Juliet from Abuja. Come on, drop your location where you join us from today. Andrew Olori is from Lagos. Andrew Olori, you seems to be new here. How you doing? How you doing? Atochwe, how you doing? Good morning, bro, from Cameroon. Nice Cameroon today. Emmanuel, good morning, good morning, good morning. Victoria, good morning. Where are you guys joining us from today? And I'm asking a question. What can you guys can you guys guess the reason why I'm in an official dress today? Just remember to put on my suit. Can you guys guess? You can guess right? Okay. Since no one is getting it right, since no one so is asking that what's with the corporate with Guess. There should be a reason why I'm doing this. Guess. Try to guess. Yeah, I'm free from Edo. How you doing today? Oh wow, Andrew says he's very new and my videos have been very helpful. God bless you. God bless you too, bro. Tell me what videos did you watch? How was it helpful to you? Share some insight. I'm high in the market, you know. Mane say it's my wish. Yes, my wish, but there is something that inspired that. Make sure you smash the like button as you're joining. Smash it. Now, Luis, you are not serious. Food is ready. What do you mean by that? Okay. Guys. Um, somebody just got it right. Mr. Andy Wale says celebrating your 1K subscription on YouTube. That is why I'm in a corporate. You know what, Mr. Andy? Send me your account number on my DM. Let me just do something. Come on, Mr. Andy got it right first. Aaron to get it right, but Mr. Andy get it right first. Yeah. That's why I look professional today. I'm a professional guy, you know. Very professional. Very professional guy, you know. Yeah. You guys are not getting it, but the first person that got it right actually is going to get something from me. So you can DM me with your details. Let me just do anything I have, even if it's for you to just go and chill out for today. I'll do some thousands of naira there. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it is official now that we are officially 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that's why I'm dressing officially today. Okay, so congratulations to all of us in DAOM Empire. This is a collective effort. This is a support that we come up together with. You guys have been very amazing. You make the journey very interesting for me. It was challenging, but at the same time it was interesting. So congrats to all of us. It's our win. Trust me, it's our win. Because that is what, at the end of the day, we're all going to be proud to say I'm a DAOM member, family members, you know. That's it. At the end of the day, you say I'm a DAOM member, family members, and I'm going to be able to flaunt you guys too anywhere. I don't mind. I'll just keep flaunting you guys, you know. But especially people that are very loyal, come on. Okay. Thank you. Daniel Emisem from UAE, thank you. Yeah. Daniel, we're celebrating our 1K subscription. Kanye, yeah, that's what we're celebrating. We are officially 1K, that's why I'm in official dress. Kodri Abiola say good morning to boss and congratulations to us, not you. It is us. Then Andrew said I started with pending orders video, which gave me more insights. Okay, beautiful. You know, it's been a while I recorded a video and upload. I'll be doing that anytime soon. So, but anytime I want to record, I make sure my recordings are valuable. Yeah, I take my time. Marcus said from Oshun, thank you, Marcus. Okay, it's all right, Mr. Handy, got you. So now, guys, let's look at the market. In fact, let me tell you guys, the market is interesting for swing right now. If you have not smashed the like button, do that right now. If you have not smashed that like button, do it right now. Like right now. Smash it like you're not gonna smash the like button. Smash it. Okay, so moving on to our screen now. Let me welcome you guys to my screen properly. There's holiday USA. Is that true? We'll check out now. Welcome to my screen, guys. Welcome to my screen. So now you said there's an holiday in USA. Actually, I checked for Forex Factory. I don't know why Rankosi didn't update us today. Okay, USD bank holiday. Oh. It's a bank holiday today. Yeah, I think I've seen it. Oh, there's bank holiday, so probably the PS will move very slow. Aside from that bank holiday, every other thing we're good to go. All these news, guys. I don't even know. Is this thing? Oh, let me log in, because if I'll log in right now, you see me the way I'll log in, you will see that it doesn't show me yellow folder, because yellow folder doesn't really have any impact in the market. So let me just log in. Yeah, you can see that everything here is blank, because my settings was it should only show me yellow, orange folders and red folders. Okay, so that's why it's not showing me anything, because I remember I've checked today and it was not showing me anything. So another thing I needed to do here, I've even forgotten where I did it the other time, where I actually select which folder should it be showing me. I'll go around it later. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy. I'm so with money is I've mentioned 1K subscriber. Happy among those 1K subscribers. Yeah, so you guys that are with me now, you guys that are with me when we are just starting off, you have not reached 50,000 subscribers, you have not reached 100,000. You know, by then everywhere will have been so crowded. So, but there's no how it's going to be crowded. There are going to be some people that I'll always pick their names. I'll always give them authority, give them respect anytime, any day, because we've been together for a long time. You know, people like all of you guys that are here right now, especially people that have been like Juice Junior Richard now, like Marcos, like Andy Wallace, like Torado, like Graham Lewis, like Festy, like JC Baking, like Juliana. You know, you guys know yourself, like, you know, Daniel, you know, all of you guys, you know yourself. So you guys are going to always have my heart, always, and I always prioritize you guys. So Vector, you're welcome. So why you join us from today? So right now, let's look at what the market got for us. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are on this trade in two ways. We are on this trade on, have I deleted the, okay, let me quickly go to weekly time frame. Let me draw it again, so that you guys can understand why we are in this trade. We have so many confluences with this AUD USD. No, it's not from here. I think it's from, it should be from here. why sometimes I don't like deleting my, okay, that's why sometimes I don't like deleting my drawings, especially if those drawings it's not this, it's not this. Guys, I'm trying to, I don't know how I deleted my drawings. Okay, it's here. It's here. It's the recent low, high and low. It's here. So I remember it's here. So guys, I'm drawing Fibonacci. I don't know if you guys know how to draw Fibonacci rightly. So it depends on the perspective of what you're looking at for. So right now, look at it, guys. Look at it. If you look at it from weekly time frame, let's go to weekly time frame. Let me quickly show you guys something. Weekly time frame, you can see that this market has been what? It has been on a serious downtrend from here, from this level. It has always creates low, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low, lower low, higher low, lower low. So right now, on the immediate trend, let's go to daily time frame. On the immediate trend, since it has pushed up to this level, it has come back to give us something like this. Now it's now rallying to the upside. So now on this level right here, this market from here to here, we're expecting it to push all the way to here. It has been respecting here, but ever since it has been respecting here, I know this is 0.5, but this is our major level that is being drawn from monthly or weekly time frame here. Okay, so this is the recent high and this is the recent low. From this recent high to this recent low, we draw a Fibonacci week to week. We have to touch week to week. Okay, week to week, you can see. So now this market pull all the way here started going to the upside. So going to the upside here is to let us know that you want to come and fulfill, maybe to retest this major level. Now we have like 3 or 4 confluences why this trade I'm so I'll tell you the reason why I so much crave for this trade, and I'll tell you my another perspective why I think this trade might not work out. So that's why it is required to use a proper risk management. Look at it, we are in overall sell trend. Look at our trend line. Look at our trend line here. So now our trend line got here, this market respect the trend line, push all the way down here. It came back, we draw a Fibonacci retracement. Our Fibonacci is 0.618, happens to be exactly at the point of our major levels, making 2. Third, we are in overall sell trend, so we are selling. Okay, so now major level number 1, trend line number 1, like we are on a sell trend number 1, major level number 2, Fibonacci number 3. That's 3 confluences. Okay, so now another thing that might not make this trade to work out, this is it, let me tell you guys. You know, the series of trending markets is that when an higher high is formed, a lower, when we have an high, we created a low, give us higher low, it must give us lower low. That is series of how do I put it now? That's what we should look out for when market is on a sell trend. Okay, so right here, look at it from here. It gave us what? High here, low, higher low, lower low. You know, give us something like equal, but it still give us lower low, higher low, lower low here. After giving us lower low here, he came back to give us what again here? He came back to give us higher high. Instead of giving us higher low, give us higher high. So we might say it might come to retest this trend line here. Okay, we might say it came to retest what? This trend line here. But another thing is that another perspective we should look at it is this. Look at it, since it gave us higher high, instead of giving us higher low, it gave us higher high. So when it's coming down again, instead of it to give us lower low, what does it give us? It gave us low. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to look at this thing without being biased, being neutral, this is forming something we call, it's forming something we call, you guys should know what I'm doing to right now. It's forming something we call, can you guys see it? Can you guys see it? It's forming something we call inverse end and shoulder pattern. Kindly increase the volume of my speaker. Are you serious? Is it only Marcus that is experiencing such? Are you guys hearing me clearly? Okay. This is your question, Richard. I'm going to answer it. Let me just finish this teaching. Just in case I forgot, just make sure you remind me again, okay? I got your question. Okay, Marcus, they can hear me. Even myself, I can monitor my speaker from here. I can see, but there is another way I can actually increase it, but to be, I doesn't just mean some unnecessary noise. What about now? Should be, I've tried to increase it. Okay, you say it's from my end. I'll do justice to that. Okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So now let's continue. So we are seeing something like an inverse head and shoulder pattern here, guys. So the only thing that can make me to change my bias right now, it might still continue going down like we have seen. See the way it respected that place. It touches. Can you see, guys? It touches, and since then it has started coming down. This is a daily time frame. If I go to 4 hours time frame, you can see that it touches and it's on its way to the downside. For people that are inside a day trade since Friday, the day trade I call, the target is here. This is it. So it is in profit now, about to hit the target. But for the swing traders, for people that want to swing the trade, you can see our overall target here from major level to another major level. Okay, so now the only thing that can invalidate this trade right now, the only thing that can invalidate this trade, ladies and gentlemen, let me go to daily time frame again. Let's see things from the right perspective. This trade might still move up, come and retest this trend line. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see how trend line has been respected from here. Touch here, go here, touch here again. You can see. So ladies and gentlemen, it might still come to retest the trend line and continue to the downside. If it now fail to retest now let's go to weekly time frame. You can see that no candle has been able to close above the trend line since the beginning. So now another thing we just do, if this market started pushing up, if it started pushing up, for instance, if it has given us enough profit, I will tell you to actually move your stop loss to break even, and then because you have to secure. So let's now say you want to start moving up. I will expect it to come and retest the trend line. A weekly time frame must not close above, because you can see that no weekly time frame has been able to close above. The weekly time frame must not close above. So if a weekly time frame mistakenly close above, then I'll change my bias to what? To buy immediately, because I've seen some alerts. It has been alerting me that this is a low, this is a lower low. Instead of giving us a lower low again, give us something like inverse head and shoulder pattern. So having this, I still want to go with the overall flow, but inverse head and shoulder pattern on a weekly time frame that we are seeing it on a daily time frame is enough to reverse the market rightly, okay? But I will not capitalize on it now because all these things have not, it has not broke the major level, it has not broke the trend line. Look at a W pattern here. A W pattern formed here. You can see, you will have think it's going to reverse the market to the upside. It actually reversed it to the up, but it only came to retest the trend line and continue to the downside. This is analysis that we're doing. Let me see some. Yeah, very delicious. Now, you guys will agree with me that it got here, it came here, something like an M pattern here, it come down. Now it formed a W pattern. A W pattern is going to reverse the market to the upside. This is the neckline here. It broke the neckline, and what happened? It rallied up to the upside, and upon getting here, it couldn't go above the trend line. It wicked down and then it continued to the downside because the overall is what? Sell. Now we are having something like an inverse head and shoulder pattern here, but I will not still take it because the way I did not, this one too didn't play out. I will not take it unless it has done some things. It's either it break this major level together with breaking this trend line and a weekly candle close above, then I'll change my bias that this market now want to move from here to here, which will be very, very interesting because from here to here is more wider than from here to here. Do you understand, guys? But for now, we are still on the sell trend, and as time goes on, if you are on this trade with me, make sure I'll keep my eye on it too. We are on it together, so we can always move our stop loss to entry, secure some profit as time goes by. Did you understand this analysis before we move to the other one? Did you understand? Is it very clear? Do you understand? Let me get some feedback in the chat box. First, you are not here. I've mentioned your name. I've greeted you. You know, I respect some of you guys that are very, very responsible and loyal. Somebody is still talking about my speaker. Loud and clear. It must be from your hand, guys. It must be from your hand. It must be from your hand, but I'll still try to increase it. It must be from your hand. Okay, so right now I know my speaker is speaking loud here, like my mic is speaking very loud. So do you guys understand my analysis on AUD USD right now? And if you look at it again, guys, you can see that it was something like a W pattern that reversed this market to the upside. Okay, so I am expecting, guys, let me be factual with you. This is what I'm expecting. It has come here. Look at it. It came here. I'm expecting it to come and do something like this. Come back to the test here and then boom to the downside. I'm waiting for that M pattern. If I can spot an M pattern in that place, I will launch. Like if it comes back to that level, I will add more positions on my trade. If I can see the neckline of that M break, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a 600 pips journey. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. We are in for a 600 pips journey. Did you guys understand? Did you guys understand? Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? Let me get some feedbacks in the chat box. Let me get some feedbacks in the chat box. If you have not smashed the like button, make sure you do that right now. Like, Do it like, let me give you 5 seconds to do that. Just smash the like button. It doesn't cost anything. They won't deduct any money from your account. Just smash the like button. Let me just count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that, guys. Do that, guys. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. So now let's dive back into the charts. Let's dive back into the charts. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So this is one thing you should understand as a trader. One thing you should understand as a trader is that you are not the one that will tell the market what the market should do. The market is the one that will tell you what it wants to do, and you position yourself to follow what the market is interpreting to you that it wants to do. Most of the time, we only need to look at the market very well. And this is one thing I like about swing trading. Guys, let me just burst your bubble. No one beautiful thing about swing trading is that once you take your time to analyze one particular pair, and you took your time to analyze it, you look at the reason why that trade will play out, the reason why it won't play out, look at all the things just once. It might take you like 5 minutes, it might take you like 10 minutes. Sometimes you might need to look at it critically. Once you look at it and you pen down that this market might do this, if it does this, and you know what you are actually waiting for, you don't need to do that analysis anymore. Do you guys understand? You just need to do the analysis once. You just need to do the analysis once, and then maybe you are projecting like 1,000 pips into the future. You just need to do the analysis once and know that this direction, this is the overall direction that this market is going. I'm convinced, it has convinced me enough that this is where it is going. Then you can just be so relaxed by putting your lot size, your risk management in place, and then enter the trade comfortably, and then watch how the trade will continue to start playing out. And when you see the trade started playing out, when you see the trade started playing out, you understand that this is what, the following day, the following week, you don't need to go and analyze the market again. Do you know what you are going to be looking for this time around? It is two things. You either leave it that I've entered, I don't want to enter again, just continue printing my dollars for me, or probably just look at it. Maybe after 1 week, you'll be like, okay, this market is retracing right now. Upon the end of this retracement, I'll add another position. My first entry, I'll put into break even or put it into a profit to a certain level, and I'll enter another position here, meaning that I've secured my first one, and the second one that I just want to add, I'll risk this amount, and this is where my stop loss will be, and I will continue the flow of the river. The only thing you will always need to do, maybe once in a day, you can just look at your chart, or sometimes two times in a week, you just look at your chart. And what do you look at? Just like, is the market not forming a chart pattern that is indicating that I want to reverse? If there's nothing like a chart pattern that is indicating that I want to reverse, just leave your trade to be running. You don't need to keep looking at the market again critically. Just do it once and then you forget it. Then it prints money for you even more than you can imagine. If you are doing your day trading, look at the market today. Is it buying today or selling today? Buying today or selling today? So, but we are doing the buying and selling of day trading thing because a lot of you guys don't have a big account. For me, I prefer the swing trading, even though I have learned from the best in both. I've learned from the best when it comes to swing trading. I've learned from the best when it comes to day trading. But personally, I just prefer swing trading. But day trading too is good. Okay? Day trading too is good. So that is beautiful thing about swing trade. Just one analysis. You might now use like three. Once you do your analysis, you might finish your analysis in like 10 minutes, 30 minutes, max 1 hour. What are you even doing with 1 hour? If not that I'm teaching you guys, look at it critically and then pen down what I'm saying, okay, I'm good. If not for that, guys, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you're done with the analysis. Max 30 minutes, you're done with the analysis. And guess what? You're done. The next thing is just for you to start. You might now, maybe 15 minutes you are done with your analysis, 30-minute match you're done with the analysis. You might wait for 3 weeks, sometimes 2 months, for what you are waiting for according to your analysis, that if this market does this, it is a confirmation for me that it is now safe for me to enter. So that this that you have analyzed, that you are waiting for the market to do, might take you very long. It might take you like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes 1 month, 2 months for it to get ready. But when it eventually gets ready, you will know it's worth waiting for. And at the end of the day, once you enter, you're still going to be there for a long time, but at the same time, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to worth it. It's going to worth it. So that is how swing trading works. But for day trading, you look at it today, it might show you some chart pattern that, okay, this market should start selling from now, should start buying from now, and then we just change out for you. Change it for you, because you are going to be diving down to be looking for chart pattern on the 15 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame, which those time frame on a swing trading is the entry time frame. But on a day trading, 1 hour you'll be looking for chart pattern, 15 minutes you'll be looking for chart pattern entry. But on a swing trading, 1 hour, in fact, I can say 1 hour is the minimum time frame to look for an entry as a swing trader. Don't know, do you guys understand that? Are you gaining something? Does it look, is this live valuable to you? Come on, put something in the chat box if you're gaining something. Don't be stingy about that. Come on, be generous. Put something in the chat box if you're gaining anything from what I'm saying right now. Let me know. 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 Beautiful, beautiful. Keep smashing the like button. God bless you guys. Okay, so okay, beautiful. So now, having done that, having known what we're waiting for on AUD USD, I'm supposed to even type it down. I'm supposed to even write it down on my journal, my trade journal here. Look at it. This is my trade journal. This is what I used to journal my trade. You can see DAOM Empire. Can you see? Can you see? DAOM Empire. This is what I used to journal my trade ideas and all of those things. You need to get one for yourself also, okay? See question, can one trade forex for a living? Now wait me how they do. Now forex now they trade for a living. Okay? That's what I do for a living in Victoria. But you can, as someone, I didn't start by just saying I want to start doing forex for a living just like that. Started from somewhere. In fact, I burnt my hands so many times. I've lost so many money. Person said I've cried before. Market has shown you shege in the past. So at the point in time, I was just focusing on it because I have some money then. But when market collect all this money, I was forced to go and look for a job. So I was jobbing. As of last year, I was jobbing. I think I started job July or September last year. And before, by the end of that year, I stopped the job when my forex started making more sense. So since December up to now, I have been a full-time forex trader. Okay, that's what I've been doing. So you too, you might still not be buoyant. You might not be buoyant enough to say you want to just be a forex trader without doing any other thing until you start seeing some results. If not, market can frustrate sometimes, it can humble you, just take it. And my sincere advice for somebody like that is that have another source of income. If you have another source of income somewhere, that's going to actually let you be reasonable. So you don't just even if you lose money in the market, which is normal for you to lose money sometimes, but you make more profit is the overall goal, which is our goal. So once you lose money in the market sometimes, you don't feel too much down. Even if you feel bad, you share yourself up again and then you are back up. But what will not make you to stay down for a long time is when you have another source of income that you are going to use to fund that forex again. Once you fund it again, trust me, you're good to go. So at the point in time when I started using, in fact, the job I'm doing is not even paying enough to fund my forex. So I was being paid 50,000 naira then, but I was struggling, looking for money, just ruggeding everything. And at the end of the when I started seeing some result, I'll be like, come on, what is 50,000 naira this time around? I can't just be waking up my house around 4 a.m. just because I want to go and do a job that will pay me 50,000 naira at the end of the month when I can print dollars at the comfort of my home, things like that. So things started doing. So that's how it works. I'm seeing some messages. Best entry is 1 hour time frame. Yes, for a swing trade, not 4 hours and 1 hour. It's best entry time frame. Graham Lewis say, why are you laughing? Say no be lie. Forex no be child play. Not true. Bolaji told me work on you. Say good morning, boss. I meet you. It's been a while. How you doing? Where are you joining us from today? But by God's grace, we are going there because I believe in Friday. Now, so have you registered your business name and sales information? If not, please do not. So maybe I don't register even before I even start forex. The Empire is a registered name under CAC. Registered. Thank you for that. Market has really humbled me, but I'm stubborn person. Never. That's the spirit. Be stubborn. Now you go finally win. There's a saying that said, "Tough time never lasts, but tough people do." You'll be the one to outlast that tough time if you are tough too. Chevilo said, "My rich son, what if someone is in swing trade and news come up to change the direction? Or is that not possible to happen?" See, if you are a swing trader, you care less about the news. Trust me. You do what? You care less about the news. Because if you have entered your number one thing is that as a swing trader, your stop loss will, your first entry stop loss will be wide. No doubt. Your first entry stop loss will be wide. It is the subsequent entry that your stop loss might now be tiny. So once you are in a swing trade and the news is coming, the only time as a swing trader that you can be careful about news is maybe you are just entering the trade. The trade has not really ripened into profit. It might be like anything can happen. And in that regard, for me, what I would just advise is that enter slowly. Don't put all your risks at once. Because what if the news go in your direction? Don't put all your risks at once. Enter little risk and then put your stop loss to be very wide, that you know that market will not come here. And when the market now go against you, for instance, add more position. Maybe you are supposed to use 0.50, or let me say you are supposed to use one standard loss side, that's 1.00. Or which one would be relatable to you guys? Let me use 0.50 or 0.60. Let me use that one. Maybe when you put your how much you want to risk, maybe you want to risk $600, and then you put your based on your stop loss, you calculate it. Nash Market is telling you are going to use 0.60. Guess what you're going to do? Sorry, 0.60 is what you're going to use. Split it into 3. News is coming, oh. Even if news is not coming, news is coming, oh. Put 0.20. Put your stop loss. If news now come and it take your trade to the negative, remember you have made up your mind that you are entering that trade, because there's no amount of news that can happen. Market will still always follow technical analysis. Market will always go in the direction of technical analysis, price action. So if news come up, news not All those ones are just noise in the market. Trust me. As a swing trader, you won't feel the impact of news so much. It is the day trader and the scalpers that are very, 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 very careful about news, because it can change it for them. Now, if it goes against you, add more position. Above, add 0.2 again. If it goes up again, add 0.2 again. So far it didn't get to your stop loss, leave it. That higher position that you now enter the negative, when it finally start coming into the direction, provided you've done your analysis right and the market is still going to go in your direction, you'll be you'll be smiling. And once market get into your direction properly, you know, guess what? If news happen, aside from gold will give you something. Let's say NFP happens to be one of the highest, I like the major high impact news. NFP on gold will give you from ranging from $100 to 200 to 50, max 300. And remember that gold is very, very volatile. Let's say you are swinging a forex pair like that AUD they are talking about right now. If you are in a profit of, if the market has gone in your favor of about 200 pips, for instance, that's a lot on forex space. If market has gone on your direction for 200 pips, if any news is coming, is either I go in your direction, or I don't think a one event news will just come up. And on a forex pairs, oh, I'm not talking about gold and all other high volatile pair. I'm talking about forex pairs this time around. I have not seen any news that will come up and take out 200 pips, boom, on forex pairs. NFP that is most crazy on forex pairs usually do around 100 pips thereabouts, 100 pips, and you know, do you see 150 pips? So if you are a forex trader, a swing trader, and you are swinging a forex space, and you are in a profit of about 300 pips, and news is coming, just move your stop loss into entry or profits, depending on your on how you plan the trade, and leave it. It won't really have any much impact. If I might go in your direction, congrats. If it doesn't go in your direction, if it go against you, trust me, it's giving you an opportunity to add more position, because it's still going to continue going in that your direction. It's still going to continue going. Look at the NAS trade that we entered. When I entered my NAS, I didn't get the best of the best entry, because my account was not ready as at the time that trade was entered. But I call it for you here. But I entered. But when news is coming up, I make sure I shifted my stop loss to where I know that under the major level that I know that I don't think market should come here. And when the market came down, boom, to entry, and even entered into the major level, but it didn't get outside the major level because my stop loss is down below the major level. It didn't enter. So when it get to that level, I stack it, because I know it's giving me an opportunity, and guess what? It's flying to the up now. So that's how it works. On when you are a swing trader, you don't have to. That's why I see when the publicity is doing some videos, the way you talk, you just be bashing every other trader. I'm not in support of that anyway, but I respect him as my boss. But you know, there's less things for them. There's less headache for swing traders. The only thing is patience. There's less headache for swing traders. The only thing is what? Patience. But for day traders and for scalpers, the news is coming. They have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. So that's how it works. So having said that, I think I have that member here is registered, Mr. Andy. It's a registered business under CAC. Okay, miss you too from you. Okay, that's good, that's good. Marco say, but it's not easy to bounce back when market do you shaky. But if you want to know, it's not easy. Sometimes it's not easy, because, and that's why I usually say to you guys, if you want to risk, always remember that, did I have backup? This risk, if the market go against me, Is it easy for me to bounce back up? If it is not easy, take it slow. But if you know that if this market, like me now, NFP that never come now, I don't buy the account, I go use trade NFP down. And I'm going to risk it to pass the account that one day. So now imagine if I don't have that kind of capacity, me too, I will just be risking 0.5%, 1%. Come on, NFP is coming, I'm going to risk 5%, straightforward. Boom. Because I know that it's a win-win. But by God's grace, I'm likely to pass. And if rubbish happen, I'll bounce back up, have backups. That's not really a counter app. Okay? So, I hope for the best. I hope to. Okay, so Richard says, I asked a question. Why did you? Okay, before furthering, let me quickly talk about XM. XM is one of those brokers that was introduced to me by a friend when as at that time I've stopped academy. You know, I told you guys I started from academy paying some certain amount of dollars every month. I've stopped, started learning, but a friend from that academy was one that now introduced XM to me. So I was like, what's this broker? I started reading about them because I have learned a lot of lessons when I see trade binary. Because binary options traders, none of their brokers are regulated. Those brokers are very, very stupid. Pardon me to use that word. They are very, very crazy and stupid. At the point in time you make money like this, for you to withdraw your money, they will start giving you some stupid terms and conditions not to withdraw your money. Keep trading until you lose that money to the market. Sometimes they will tell you, now every time you give you bonus, now you can trade with XM bonus and then you withdraw your money. But if you take those bonus of that binary brokers, they will tell you you have to trade to this amount before you can withdraw. You have to do this. I've lost so much. So first thing when I am introduced to a broker, I go read about them. I go to their websites, I read about them. I go to other places I've seen, I go to Google, go and read about them, and I look at their certifications. Who are licensing them? What body is licensing them? So I discovered that XM, aside from the fact that someone introduced it to me, they are a regulated broker. That number one, that got my attention. Okay, they are regulated. XNES is regulated. There are many brokers that are regulated. So aside from the fact that what is this one too that left? Infinix too was regulated. Another thing is that I now discover that aside from the fact that this broker is regulated, they are also regulated in Nigeria. Because for a broker to have a Nigerian bank account, it means that they have come to that country to stay. And right now, I can officially tell you that they have an office in the Ikeja, Lagos State. So they are not running anywhere. For them to have an office, that means they are paying tax to the Nigerian government. They are not doing any illegal kind of brokerage service for us. So the government of Nigeria have seen them and they've given them, aside from the fact that they are licensed from Cyprus, from all other Australian, top licensed body in the world. Aside from the fact that they are licensed, they are also licensed in different countries that they go to. They are licensed in the UK, they are licensed in Nigeria, they are licensed, that is why you can fund your XM with your local bank account, and then you receive your money in dollars in the broker. You see? And that's why they can pay directly into your bank account. So that is because they are regulated. So aside from the fact that they are regulated, one thing that now got me to be promoting them was this. So I like that they are regulated. I said, okay, let me give it a try. So then my friend now said, oh, this broker too, you can be using it too. And I remember at the time, we are having challenges when I just opened the DAOM Empire channel then. We are not even up to 100 there, but I remember we are having challenges about some people will eat TP, some people will not eat TP. My trade will have eat TP. My trade will still be in a drawdown, but has not hit stop loss. Some people have said their own has still stop loss. It's Like, why? So I discovered that everybody's using different brokers, and then those brokers that they are using have different spread. So, but the one that I'm using, I understand the spread. I calculate based on the way the broker has said, okay, since I'm the one giving you guys trade ideas, okay, you guys should start using the same broker that I use. They are regulated, they are very good, they are this, they are that. So let's start using the same brokers. So upon that, I just be like, okay, since I'm not collecting money from anybody to give them trade ideas and all this, let me give them my referred link from this broker that I'm doing. I just give them, just play. Oh, I did it. Though my friend told me, he said I should do it, that it makes sense. Okay, I did it. And one thing I just discovered is that once they started saying, I got a call from them in Cyprus. They welcomed me. When I got the account, they called me too. When I started doing it, they called me. They said they are so very, very interested in doing business in Nigeria, and they are happy that I'm doing this. And okay, I just told them that my Nigerian people, you know, we are all about, if you guys are legitimate, if you can give us the best of the best service and all of those things. And the guy said, don't worry, we are going to do anything. We are regulated. We are going to make sure we give you the best of the best service. I said, okay, let's see. So I just discovered that I can relate with this guy. I can call him at any time of during the working hours. I can message him. He's going to quickly respond to me, quickly help me sort issues with people that are having issues with their accounts. So just like, wow. So they started giving me some service that I love. So I can basically have conversation with them. They have a meeting. I tell them, sometimes we're having issues. They are giving us a Nigerian official rate. I tell them, this doesn't make sense. My people want the black market rate because that's what other person is using. Because of that, my complaint, they change it. I give them talk, they work on it, and they release people money. If anybody is having issue with them, when I talk to them, they tell me this is the reason why this person is having issue. Some people are even scammers. They will be telling me they're having issue. Meanwhile, in the back end, they know they are uploading, they are trying to be a dubious person. They will tell me this is what this person is doing. So they have formed a relationship with me, and I see that they are very, very transparent. And that's one thing I just like about XM as a broker. So that's why XM happens to be my broker up to date. I've even talked to them that can they flaunt a prop firm? They say they will still look into it, that it's not in their plan right now. If they have flaunt a prop firm, trust me, we will have started trading their prop firm. But since they are not, it's only brokerage service that they are doing, and I have to look for prop firm that is very good and legitimate. That's why we have to look for that. But right now, I'm very, very big on Consummate. Let's continue doing our Consummate and then the XM. Do you understand, guys? So that is that about XM. They are like, they call me sometimes. They call me from Cyprus. They talk to me. They tell me what are the challenges that my people are facing. Anybody that's facing challenges, you guys can bear me witness. If you tell me that you're having these challenges, I'll tell them. I'll talk to the management, and they will do something. So when you withdraw your funds, if it is not Friday or weekend that you place your withdrawal, if it is during the week, sharp, you know me, I withdraw often and often. So I enjoy the service, and I believe you guys will enjoy the service. So that's the reason why I chose XM as my preferred broker. After all other brokers too are regulated, but these ones are regulated, and I'm affiliated to XNext too, but I don't usually promote XNext because since I've started, they have not even for once called me or messaged me but this one, I've not even started doing anything. They started being like, oh, they are so happy. They quickly build up a relationship with me, and that's what business matters. That's what business needs the most to survive. Relationship with your clients. So once they do it, and I see that when I say do this, they do it for me. When I say this person is having this, they solve it. That's what makes XM be the best for me. Okay, so I think I've been able to answer your question, Richard. Is that right? Victoria said, boss, please, can someone know when news is coming? It's really my biggest challenge. You can know. I post it on the group all the time if you are in the Signal channel. But if you are not in the Signal channel, it doesn't mean that you can't know. Forexfactory.com. I just entered it in the beginning of this this live session. Forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com. Forex, Forex, factory, FACTORY.com. Forexfactory.com. They will always give you the news coming up. In fact, you can even look at the one coming up in the future, in a week time, in a month's time. So that's how you know where the news that's coming. Bitsmart Technology say news is very, somebody sent a message on news is very key to understand. Can you help us understand how to trade with news? See, that my NFP strategy. Guys, I'm not ready to teach it. I have to be sincere. I'm not ready to teach it, and I will still teach it. But before I teach it, I will make sure it is worth teaching. I don't hold information, so I don't hold my knowledge. What is there? I'll definitely share it. But the first set of people that will share it to are people in my loyalist channel and the people in the signal channel. Trust me, they deserve it. But for me to bring it to the public like this, anybody can come to my YouTube channel and watch it and learn it. Before I will do that, guess what, guys? This thing will have produced crazy result for me first, so that when I talk about it, a lot of people will listen. Do you guys understand my point? It will have produced a crazy result for me, so that when I talk about that strategy, a lot of people will do what? They will listen. So for now, people in my signal channel and my loyal channel, when the NFP day is coming, I will analyze it and I'll give you guys the trade ideas, and you know it always play out by God's grace. So maybe by next year or more, I'll start teaching it publicly. But before I teach it, by God's grace, I will have a crazy amount of money with that strategy that will make a lot of people want to listen to how I make huge amount of money. So, but for other rates, for now, I'm studying CPI, studying FOMC, but I've not really been studying them so much. When I'm ready for this one, so I talk. But for now, NFP, it's my boy. So, Jama say, I think I'm beginning to like XM. Yeah. Why won't you like XM? XM is a very, very good broker. Trust me. And they prioritize people that come from me. Trust me. Anybody that comes from me, they prioritize them, especially in this Nigeria. So, yeah, Richard said, well understood, please. Andrew Lowe say, one day, please talk about Consummate. I will. I'm even thinking of doing a very detailed video on Consummate. I will. Aaron Damini said they are doing 100% bonus on deposit the 30th of June. Yes, next time is doing that. So if you deposit $50, you get $100. If you deposit up to $500, if you deposit $500, you get $1,000. I guess somebody did that in the private channel. The guy deposit $500 and he got $1,000 to trade. See, that's crazy. You're welcome, my Houston. Juliana said, Juliana, how you doing? Oh, see, Juliana, they tease me. She said they have meeting with Tony Lumelu and Otedola. All those ones, they paved the way for us. We they come next. Now we be the next billionaires in dollars, baby. Do you understand that? So they are going to be looking at us too. They to be looking at us too. So I'm not having any meeting with any of them, but we are officially 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And that's why I'm dressing officially today. That's it. Just here, look at what Junior is saying in the Richard is saying in the chat area right now. He said yes, they do prioritize people because a lady also called me from Cyprus from XM. So I've heard it several amount of times that people will say they got a call from XM that their account, they make sure they, even if you stop trading, they will ask you why have you stopped trading. So they do that. All those things matters. That means that brokers are the same. They design the system for everybody to lose money. Trust me, that one is no joke. But we can't do without them because they are the one we are going to be using to have access to the financial market. So we just have to pick the one that is reasonable among them. Because why I say brokers are designed for all of us to lose money. Immediately you enter your trade, pam, you are in loss because of their spread. It might not be tiny, it might be wide, but you are in loss. So the one that you are not in loss, maybe a raw spread, you pay commission. So, but out of all of these things, you still have some people that they prioritize you as a client, they give you a good service. That's what XM is all about. They are giving a very good service. Since I've been with XNES, they've not called me before. I guess they are doing it for those big boys in the industry, but remember those ones that become big boys started from somewhere too. So that's how they're supposed to prioritize every other person's too. Yeah, Juliana, that's it. I did to me too. Oh, you can see Torado even testified to it. David Moses say congratulations to you and us in the DAOM Empire. I love the way you post it to us in the DAOM Empire. So now, guys, that's about that. Let's go to the charts. Make sure you smash the like button if you have not done that. You can see what Graham Lewis is also saying. Graham Lewis said their withdrawal and deposit is very fast. Welcome back to the screen, guys. We are still in profit on AUD/USD and we are going to be forever in profit. So now, my explanation on AUD/USD, I believe it is very, very clear right now. So you guys should note what my explanation. Now on NAS 100. NAS 100 yesterday night, I think, or in the middle of the night, around 1 AM, I said people can now buy NAS 100. Now, why did I say that? You look at it from week to week, this market has left. This was what I was talking about. I think I entered my first entry around here on NAS. My first entry was around here or so, maybe up here. So the day this news was happening, this news happened, gave me another entry here. Another news happened, look at it, gave me another entry around here. Look at it. So all this news, all this week that you are seeing right here, they are news. They happen like this, gave me another opportunity to enter because I knew from highest time frame that what this market, this pair is on an uptrend. Look at it. Created an high here, low. It's going to give us another. It's either give us higher equal high to start coming to the downside, or it's going to give us higher high and continue to the upside. So we've gotten a W pattern here, or you can call it head and shoulder, that is reversing this. I know it is definitely an upside. The people that will be in massive crazy profit right now are the people that enter from here. Look at it. Imagine if you enter trade from here. We are just entering from here. You want to cash it to this one. Imagine people that have entered from this blue line here and they are in profit up to this level. No, there's no any amount of news that can take off their profits, unless if the market is ready to reverse and start going in the other direction, which it's not showing right now. So look at it. I'm expecting us to still get here. So coming back to 4 hours time frame, then another thing I need to let you know, like I analyzed that GBP USD, AUD USD, the other time. You can see this trend line was touched here, I'm still expecting this market to still move down. You still come and retest, but I don't just know if it is this one that is doing that will come and retest. It will retest. There will be a 2 confirmation for me, and I'll add more positions. If this market come to this major level that is drawn here, it now happens to be where the trend line is. If they meet at the point of this trend line with the major level, it's another very concrete confirmation that you want to start heading to the upside. because it will just be like a breakout retest continuation. Do you guys understand that? It will just be like a breakout retest and then what, continuation. So but the reason why I asked us to enter this trade and I asked us to enter with a low risk is because of this Fibonacci retracement. Okay, look at it. Let me take it to 1 hour. Seeing something like an M pattern here. This market may reverse. So in my reverse come and touch this trend line here or this level here. So but hear me guys, hear me out. This is it. I've asked people to enter. I think I asked people to enter around here in the middle of the night. I asked people to enter around here. And the reason why I said that was that I've seen that it has come to touch that 0.5 and a week out, and the next 1 hour candle was like a bullish. The second one came up like this. So I expect it to continue. Maybe you just want to retest and then continue. And I asked us to put our stop loss around here. Even it might still come to retest this level, this 0.618. It might still come to retest this level. If you come to retest this level, it will still, if anything now makes it to break 0.6 level and continue coming down, then we'll have take anybody out, which I expect you not to use highest loss size. Just use a low loss size because you just have to flow with the market. So if this market, the best of the best, let me tell you guys, the best of the best is when you enter the market at the fresh, like the initial level, which is when it's breaking out of the major level. All these ones are middle of the road. So sometimes we might be right, sometimes we might be wrong. But overall direction, we are going to be right. So, and if you want to make your stop loss to be tiny, that is when you might be wrong so many times. But if you widen your stop loss, like for instance now, if you want to be on the safer side, just put your stop loss below here, because this market might still retest, might still come to retest the trend line or here. Just put your stop loss below here. It's wide though, yes, but if you look at what you want to catch as a pips, you see that that thing that is wide is small. And once this thing started coming into profit, you start adding more positions. You can see this is from here. Imagine catching it to this level. You can see that it's wide. But what I'm saying in essence is that don't be too emotionally attached to markets. Don't be too emotionally attached to market. Just look at what the market wants to do and then take advantage. So to be on the safer side, you can put your stop loss below this major level here. You can see that since it has break, it has never come to that major level. When the needs even come up, you enter here and get back up. So the higher that I'm expecting it to do, because we are on overall uptrend, is for it to come, maybe do something like this. Is either it come here, is either it pick up from here and start going up, or we come here, test this level, because you can see that this level is showing there's a rejection here too. The market got here before it come back down and then start value. So you might want to come and test this level. You might test this level, which happens to be the 0.618, and then continue to the upside. If it doesn't do that, it might do something like this. Come down to retest maybe this level. You can see this is a major level with the trend line, and then continue to the upside. Any of it, prepare your mind. Any of it can happen. Just prepare your mind. Okay. So if you to be on the safer side, if the market break below this major level, is invalid, which I don't think is going to do that. Though I'm not the one speaking for the market, but because we're on an uptrend and it has broken this level, you can see it took its time before it could break this level. So since it has broken this level, I'm not expecting it to actually break below anymore. It might just do a break and retest continuation. Okay, so the safest, you can see where my own stop loss is. Because I enter from here, I think I enter from here, and I enter from here too. So my stop loss is way below here. Because I know then, as at the time where I was putting the stop loss, it might still come to retest the trend line. That's why I just have to do. But this one that has moved like this, if it's coming to retest the trend line, I'm not expecting it to now come below this major level. Do you understand, guys? So that's how you can be reasonable in your analysis. Do you guys understand? Let me know if you guys understand. Do you guys understand? Okay, I'm reading your message, Richard. So I don't understand if it's coming for life analysis on how to draw psychological evidence and understand the concept of intelligence. Okay. Fidelity said, please move the market forward. God bless you. That's it. That's it. That's it. That strategy was peculiar to my humble self. Nobody taught me. It was when I was so adamant with the market, every time sit down with the market. So that idea, the inspiration of that idea, started looking at this news. This news, everybody will just be telling us, avoid this, and people will be making so much money from this news. Why are these people making more money? And people are telling us not to trade news. So that's when I started observing the market, and I be like, if this market do this, I've realized that it doesn't do this, and this is how to take advantage of it. That's it, my brother. I thank you for reasoning with me. I will make it very well. I'll make a reasonable amount of crazy profit before I teach it on the board. Trust me. But that doesn't mean people in my private channel and my seminar channel, I'll always give them. Like, I won't even mind. I'll give them. Like, give them ideas anytime the news is coming. But for me to start teaching them too, day to day, I will have seen some level of more commitment. So can I say enter USD? Of course, USD is still available for entry. A little pips will just be different. No, just put your stop loss above the major level. What you are saying. Okay, people are understanding good. So on what you said, tomorrow we can teach that. Okay, Richard said I should teach them how to draw psychological level and how to understand the concept of trend line. Today, what I say we are going to do is chart pattern, which I've been explaining how it's reversing the market. W is what reverses the market to the upside. M is what reverses the market to the downside. Okay, so, and I've shown you when you are talking about the USD, and I show you how it's going to not be valid. I've talked about that in the USD. So tomorrow, by God's grace, what Richard said we should teach, we can teach it. That's how to draw psychological level and how to draw trend line properly. Okay, so make sure you are ready for tomorrow class. By God's grace, we are going to be teaching that. Okay, so let's continue with our drawing, with our analysis. So I'm going to be deleting all this line right now, but you guys have understand what I said is possible for earners to do. It's either we can see nice might come, it might blow out from here, which is not like it's doing like it doesn't want to do. If it doesn't do that, it might come to this green level, which is retesting this level here and then blow out to the upside. If it doesn't now do that, trust me, it's coming to retest and then blow out to the upside. So any of it, prepare. So if you are in this trade and you take a big risk with a stop loss here, and then you want to reconsider, we can decide to probably maybe close with little loss, or ready to bear that it might not happen, it might happen. Let me take whatever the case may be, and then probably we can take another one, calculate the risk, make sure your stop loss is below maybe 14600, 14600. You can put your stop loss to be there and then swing it. Okay, that will give you, once you see that this market has break above this level here, if you see that NAS has broke above this level, trust me, you are going up, because this is what is reversing this market now, like this M pattern. You can see it's an M pattern here. 1, 2, double top. It got here, it's a week back down, so we'll not count it. You can see it's a double top around here, and that's what is reversing this market down right now. So for you to close above this level, then trust me, it's heading to the upside. Is that understood? So let me delete all this out so that the lines will be, the chart will be clean. Okay, that's that about that on last. No, now let's look at other pairs that we are. Let's look at GBP USD. GBP USD, my test here. I'm talking to the upside. For me, look at it. I said something. If you remember, since when I've done this analysis, I say a weekly candle close above, you confirm to me that this market wants to start rallying to the upside. Let's go to weekly time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see? This is a weekly time frame. I might decide to delete this Fibonacci retracement now. Let me delete it so that this thing will be a lot cleaner. So remember, I said 4-hour candle close below, weekly candle close above. Have you seen that weekly candle are close above now? So I can be sure that GBP USD next level targets is probably going to be here. This is our major level. It has given us enough reason why it should continue coming down, but it didn't. It just keep pushing up. So I have said it that if it can close, a weekly candle can close, but I don't want to use daily for me to have an extra confirmation. If a weekly candle can close above, then trust me, we have this space to target to the upside. But it might come to retest after this break, and it might not retest, it might just continue to the upside. So, but we are going to know our entry based on what's it called. Let me draw a Fibonacci retracement. The Fibonacci retracement is always important when market is trending, for you to know the level that market wants to get to before it will start heading, continue the trend. Because Fibonacci is what will let you know the market is retracing. Yes, it's retracing, but we need it to get to a level for you to know that, okay, so if this market gets to this blue or green level right here, and we get a rejection, we know that I want to continue to the upside. If not, it might just come and retest this level here and continue. So whichever way, I'll fold my hands and be looking at GBP USD. But coming to Jeffrey Benson's strategy, which is here, it has gotten to a psychological level here. It has gotten to psychological level here. I've not even drawn my high and low of the week, because the week just started today. So I'll probably draw my high and low of the week maybe later today. So, but what most important is, according to Jeffrey Benson, let me go to 30 minutes time frame. So I'm expecting this market to push all the way to this 1.2700. You can see this psychological level. If you can push, if you look at the Fibonacci treatment we drew the other time, it's around here. It's around here. Let me draw it again so that you can see. I started drawing it from where did I say from? I think it's from here. I started drawing from here. If you look at the analysis I did here, the one I drew here before, I started drawing it from here. And so if I extend it to this level, can see it's close to testing here. So the market might push down here, test here, which is very close to this level, continue to the upside. So if you look at the one I draw here too, you see that they are close. So from here, that this market has started that movement all the way to here. Now it's retracing. It's something like an M pattern is looking like it's forming. So it might push all the way to this psychological level. If we get something like a W pattern from this psychological level, it means that I want to respect this 0.5 and continue. If it doesn't, it might come here, this 1.202700, get a W pattern here and then move to the upside. So that's what we're going to be waiting for. I've drawn this arrow that is where man, but anywhere I see a W pattern, I'll just know that the market is ready for a buy. So that's that on GBP USD. On Euro USD, okay, I think I draw this on Friday that I did the analysis that Euro USD will still do and come and retest here to retest the trend line here. You see something, let me tell you something, guys. Looking at GBP USD, it's looking like it wants to continue to the upside. Looking at Euro USD, it's looking like it wants to continue to the upside. AUD USD is the one we now say we want to sell. And we have already got another bias that it might break and it might start buying. Now, this is what you're going to do. In this kind of case, we know that we are not going to, if for instance, if Euro USD is telling us it's going to continue selling, GBP USD is telling us it's going to continue selling, AUD USD too, they are going to have a stronger mind that AUD USD will continue to sell. There's nothing that will happen. But this one are changing bias and they usually move in line most of the time. So with that, we are going to be careful on our AUD USD. We are just going to make sure once it gives us enough profit, we move our stop loss to entry, we move our stop loss to profit, we secure our profit and things like that. Do you understand? So that we just don't feel too relaxed that it's coming to that down. Because all these ones here right now, this market here, I'm expecting it to come and retest this level of trend line and continue to the upside. This is the same thing I just analyzed on GBP USD. And gold, even gold on a what's it called, on a swing level, because I don't want to take gold for the trading again. This gold on a swing level, I'm still expecting this gold to come up here. So anything that makes gold to come here, GBP USD to usually come up. USD too, they usually move alike. You understand? So I'm still expecting all this one that gold is doing. I believe it's still playing. It will still come and retest. If you look at the analysis I did on Friday, that there's no how it will still come and retest this level for you to now finally give me that confidence that it's coming to the downside. So when I've seen GBP USD telling me now up, USD telling me up, AUD USD telling me two things, down and up. So we have to be what? We have to be careful. We have to risk reasonably, and we have to always secure our profit. But the ones that I am very, very comfortable with is GBP JPY. I told you guys, see how fly I have been in profit on GBP JPY swing. Let me go to 4 hours time frame. You can see this is when we have entered the trade. See where we are still going. So GBP JPY, even if we have to retrace, we just retrace and continue. Just look at it, has always done that. See, we move up all the way to this level, came down, give us something like a W pattern, 1, 2, break the neckline, bam, to the upside. So that is that about that. BTC USD, I'm bullish on that too. Remember guys, I said we should enter this trade. This is the trade. I got this trade out on Friday though I said that I'm not really trusting that trade so much. Look at the trade here. This is one thing about having small stop loss, especially on volatile markets. Look at it. I told you guys that the market is still likely coming to this level. This is where I'm very sure. And it did. It gave us like something like a W pattern. But news, look at news. News pierce it. It pierce it. Hit the stop loss. Come down. Imagine if you enter this trade and you put your stop loss below this major level. Safest. It is always good to put your stop loss in the safest level, where you know that it's really for market to do like this. So, but you know, for you to have a stop loss like this, you must also have a risk to reward ratio that is high, something like this minimum, something like this. Do you understand? So let's say you have a stop loss like this. This is a stop loss. At least if you have a stop loss like this, the minimum I want you to target is 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, which is here. Look at it. Did he fulfill it? He fulfilled it. But with small stop loss that is put here, look at the way he pierces it and then boom to the upside. So that is why I still always prefer that swing, because it's safe. Sometimes those day traders scalping, like those ones with that small stop loss, they are prone to market manipulation. Market will just know that people have put their stop loss there. You just hunt it. After hunting it, you start going in the direction. That can be very frustrating. Very frustrating. So for you to be on the safer side is to have a reasonable stop loss and then trust your analysis and let it play out. So that is that. I think we have go through all the pairs that I have. Any question? Aridoh said, may you please share your views on DPPJPY? I've just done that. I've not even seen your mate before I do that. What I'm looking at, GBP is set for a massive buy. You can see it's set for a massive buy. The only thing is that I don't know, it might retrace. And it might not retrace. It might do a major retracement and it might do a short-term retracement and continue to the upside. You can see. Let's look at what it has done in the past. You can see when this market move all the way to this level, does it retrace? Did a major retracement, because it's a major retracement. At least half of this level. You can see from here to here. It retraced up to this level. And from there, see, it came up on stop loss, finally continued to the upside. So look at it right now. It's as if this market wants to retrace. I don't think it will ever want to come to this entry point again. It might retrace maybe to this level, to this red line, or a little bit below this trend line like this, and continue. It might retrace. I didn't say it won't retrace. It might, but now that it's not retracing, it's just giving it a short retracement. Come on, keep moving to the upside. It's just a few, a few pips. A few couple of pips to the target. So congratulations to all of us that are in this trade. So that's that about that. AUD is still in profit, ladies and gentlemen. So any question? Do you have any question on chart pattern that I said we are talking about? No. Any question? Welcome. Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question, guys? Okay, no question from you. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. So I hope you guys learn from today's live session. I hope you guys learn from today's live session. You get values? You guys get values? You guys get values? Okay. All this can be covered tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the grace of God, we want to look at number one, how to draw psychological level. Number two, how to draw trend line. Number three, is what you are seeing right now. How to set up your Fibonacci retracement and how to use it. That can be taught tomorrow by God. Oh, Juliana, now your question they make me laugh. Richard said yes, I've taken from all your explanations, still only for more. It's alright, tomorrow is another day of God's grace. Now, let me tell you, have you ever felt Juliana question is what I'm pointing out right now. Have you ever felt like this forest thing is not for you? What motivated you to keep going? See, my story is still coming to the public. When my story comes to the public, a lot of people will learn, inspired, be motivated. What my eyes don't see for this life, man. I knew that I'm going to be successful. I've always known that, even though I wasn't born with a spoon at all, talk less of silver. So, but it was very rough. I've went through some craziest hustles of my life. I've done some things that if I have to die, I will just die. But God did not kill me, still preserve me. So I've labored for some, how do I put it? I've labored for some businesses for years that I didn't give up. I didn't achieve massive success from there, but eventually I achieved success and I later became an example to others. I later became a motivation to others. I later became an inspiration to others in that business. One thing I would say that I learned from that business was what kept me going with this my forex. Imagine being in a business for over 10 years. Yeah. Being in a business for over 10 years. And you are in the same business and people that come after you, you see them come, they grow, they surpass you, and you start calling them your boss again. They come, they grow, they surpass you, you start calling them your boss, you start looking up to them again. And it's not as if you are daft. It's not as if you are not smart. It's not as if you are not intelligent. It's not as if you are not working. But it just seems to be like, why is this not working for me? That was when I had those moments. But I kept pushing. I kept working on myself. I kept pushing. Later, I started having success from that same business. Though the success I started having was not what I've always wanted to have, like a massive success, but at least I still have some success that is worth motivating others and inspiring others. But I learned something. I learned that if I could make it, if I could at least achieve this level of success in this business, that means whatever you set your mind to, either now or later, you will achieve success from it. If you keep doing what you have to keep doing, if you keep showing up, if you are consistent, that is it. You see this forex of a thing, the only thing that peppered me in forex that was my trying time was losing money. my forest journey, all this my forest journey thing, it's not even up to 2 years. Like that I started learning forest, that I come into forest, it's not even up to 2 years. You'll have heard me speak about it in the interview I did for Jeffrey Benson. It's not even up to 2 years. So now, what kept me going from the start was that I'm hungry, and from when I was starting, there's something I told myself that I'm going to be good in this thing. I will know it and I'll be very profitable. And my growth will be fast. So in my mind, before I even come in, I've summarized the whole thing that now me, I come conquer. So as this thing was now coming up, as things were started coming up, I was giving it focused attention. I was growing, I was learning from people. So this thing now later occurred to me that if I can see people that within 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, they're having some massive, interesting success. This is me just starting. So I'm giving myself like 2-3 years too. You see the kind of success I will have come about. And guess what? That my previous business, I see that consistency is what actually gave me success in that business. So I just need to double up whatever I've done in that business, double it up here. But that one, there's a lot of factors that are going to make you to be successful in those ones. And that one, I can say that one is not for me. But my spirit does not really resolute with that business. But I believe I can make success from it. My spirit doesn't 100% resolute with the business. But I love the business, but my spirit doesn't fully resolute. Because the success of that business does not simply depend on you. It depends on you and others. That was when I was in network marketing. So, but as time goes by, I started saying that this one, the success of this business is solely depend on your commitment, consistency, efforts. God will just crown your effort. That's the only thing. Like, the only factor left after doing all of those things is God crowning your effort. But unlike the other business, other people have to do this, do that, and you don't have control over other people. Now look at you guys. If you guys show up for my live session, if you don't show up, I move. If you come into my mentorship channel, if you don't come into my mentorship channel, I make more money. I make money. Like, I don't care. All I'm doing, I'm just doing it for humanity, for the sake of God Almighty, to continue blessing me too, because I have a mind to help others. But it doesn't mean that if I didn't do it, I won't make money. It doesn't mean that if I didn't do it, I won't be successful. Do you understand? So all these things let me know that the success factor of this business depends on me before God will come in. So I have to play my own part very well. So I kept following all the successful traders that I've ever met online. Following them, see their success stories, see them, use it to keep motivating myself that I'll get there too. I'm just starting. Sometimes I want to look at since when has this person started posting about forex. I'll go deep down to their page. Oh, since how many years ago? That means he has started doing this since 3-4 years ago, since 5 years ago, since 10 years ago. So that would be like, okay, if this person has been doing this since 5 years ago and he had this kind of result, and me, I'm not up to 1 year in this thing, that means I can still do more. There's a big room for me. That's why when I asked Jeffrey Benson that when did he started becoming a profitable trader, he said about 1.5 years in the forex and above. So as I was saying, guys, one of those things that will keep you motivated to keep going is that, number one, does this thing, do you like it? Aside from the fact that is it for you or it's not for you, do you love it? Like, for me, one of those reasons why I love forex so much is because it's going to give me time freedom. I love it because, like, look at it right now, guys. Once I finish live session with you guys, I might decide not to do anything again, just be monitoring trade from my phone. and I can just have the whole day to myself doing whatever I love doing. And that doesn't mean that people that are going to 9 to 5 job will even get more than me at the end of the month. Sometimes I can even pay some of them salary. Not bragging though. I'm just talking from the perspective of being how profitable this can be. So now, from that perspective, I know that this thing will automatically give me financial freedom and time freedom to be with my family, to do every other thing that I love to do, and I'll still be very making a lot of profit for myself and things like that. You understand? So I love forex for that, and there's no big deal about forex. It's not even as complicated as some of the courses some of you studied while you were in school. Just look at it like this. But one of those things that, okay, let me put it this way. Mindset is what makes a lot of people not be successful in forex. Mindset. I'll tell you. I usually tell people that you want to learn forex, make up your mind like you want to go and learn tailoring work or mechanic work, any work, any artisan work. Make it up with your mind that you are going to go. So when you want to go and learn work, you have to give time. Your boss will tell you that this my apprentice will learn for 1 year, will serve me for 6 months before he take freedom. At least tailoring. One of my sisters is learning tailoring. I asked her, I say she's going to learn for 1 year, serve the boss for 6 months before she can be able to do her graduation. So see forex like that, like I'm just starting. I'm giving myself 1 year for serious learning. 6 months for try and error. After 1 year, 6 months, I should start getting things right little by little. If you give yourself that kind of time, there won't be a pressure on you that this person just withdraw $10,000, this person just withdraw $50,000, but I've not withdraw anything. You won't be pressured with other people, post. Instead, you take it as a motivation that if this person can do it, I can do better. So you just keep doing what you have to keep doing. You have drawn out your plan in your drawing board or your plan board or whatever. You have drawn out that, okay, this is what I want to learn. I want to learn this. I want to learn this. So you just focus on the knowledge. And after 1 year, 6 months, you're good. Then you start doing, okay, that's how this thing works. So if you can give yourself that kind of target, you see that you start seeing things work differently for you. Your mindset will change right now. You start seeing that you are comfortable trading. It's effortless. When some of you go to school 4 years, I dropped out from school, and if I'm going to go back, I'm sure it's not going to be in Nigeria. So when some of you are in school, you spend 4 years to study a particular course. At the end of the day, only for you to come out and they start giving you maybe $100,000, 100,000 naira or 150,000 naira in Nigeria currency. My wife is a pharmacist. She doesn't take up to $200 in the job Lagos State government is offering her. It doesn't take up to $200. In fact, it is very pissing off to her that she is planning on sacking her boss now to start doing something for herself online and things like that. So it is a matter of you know how many years you take to study universities, colleges, polytechnics. After you come out, for those years, see how much they are paying you. If you can invest that kind of years or half of that years into learning, busy learning and improving consistently on this forex, your life will change by the grace of God. By God's grace and mercy, your life will change. Putting everything in order, doing what you have to do. Don't just think that you have started forex 1 month and the second month you stop. You are supposed to start printing $5,000. You are supposed to start printing $10,000. No, you got to pay your own price too. If it was easy like that, a lot of people would be making it crazily. You see a lot of people doing it. But if it was easy, everybody will be doing it. But it's not easy like that. That's why it is going to only pay people that have take their time to pay the price. So that's how it works. That's how you guys should see it. So if you can put enough time, you know that when you are learning work, maybe to your boss, I'm only going to serve this boss. I'm going to learn for 1 year, serve my boss for 6 months. After 6 months, I'll look for money. After 2 years, I should have my own shop. If you put your mind into like that, one thing is that you might not even get up to that before you start being very, very profitable with Forex. You might not get up to that. But set your mind like that and keep working, keep working. You might have a separate account, but don't focus on what you want to earn. Just have that account for you to be trading. Sometimes you make profit to do your upkeep, take care of yourself. Maybe when I give signals, maybe on your profit, just have that one. Like, I'm not focusing on this thing. I just want to be trading. I just want to be actively trading. So that you'll be trading, you'll be active. But the knowledge yourself, just like when you are learning your work now, maybe as a tailor, fashion designer, there are sometimes that customer will bring job, they will tell you tap the button, they will tell you do this. In the process of you learning the job, when you have not even become master, you can still make small money from somebody will come tip you, somebody will come, they ask you to help them to stitch somewhere that tear in their clothes, you help them to stitch it, they will give you some tokens, just use it to be like, that is what I'm earning from the signal that Mr. Diamond is providing. Because me too, I never wanted to resort to Mr. Diamond will always give us signals, even though it's a lifetime. But what I want you to learn is the real market analysis, the real strategy, how it works, and be financially free yourself. So all this strategy I'm giving you and things like that, I'm giving you trade ideas, just take it like, let me just have something. Sometimes I take loss, sometimes I take profit. Let me just continue like that. So, but when I'll be arrived will be when I finish this my baby pips class. I'm giving myself 1 month, I'm giving myself 2 months, I'm giving myself 3 months to finish it. Once I finish this my baby pips class, then I start get busy with all the live session of Mr. Diamond, all the live session. So, and I've started practicing myself doing all these things. Trust me, if you do that baby pips from and graduate without cheating yourself, you go through it religiously, consistently, and you get busy with my live sessions, trust me, you'll be good. You only need to do some other little work on yourself. You'll be good. Because everything that I've learned is what I'm doing. It's what I'm giving you guys too. Without collecting any money from you. So that's what I think I should tell you. So there's nothing that is not for anybody. Even if you are not going to now do Forex for a long time, which I don't see the reason why you don't want to do it, but at least you should still pay your bills. And that's the beautiful thing about swing trading. Just imagine being in a swing trade. You have entered it once, you've forgotten it. At the end of maybe 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, maybe you are risking $10,000 and you are withdrawing in 6 months. You are withdrawing maybe $100,000 or $150,000 because you just swing a trade. Guys, there's a lot that Forex can give to you if you do your assignment. So I hope I've been able to answer your question properly. And if there's any way I've not covered with your question, Juliana, you can ask me. David News, please, can you please help us schedule a time trading news? Can you help us schedule a time for trading news? I've said it before, David, that I'm not going to teach my own strategy yet. I can only give you guys that are in my private my signal channel. I can give you guys, okay, on NFP days, The NFP is my soul inspired by God's strategy. Nobody taught me. It was through my ruggedness, looking at the market, trying to analyze, understand how the market moves and all of those things, that I got that strategy from. That NFP strategy that I use. And you guys can see that since we have been trading it, we are always being in profit. Except for if market is doing stupid manipulations, or probably you will enter with the wrong lot size, or you mismanage the trade. But if to say you enter the trade properly, even the market manipulation that we experienced the last time, the next coming NFP, you are prepared for it. We are going to beat all odds, and we are going to be in profit. So, but I'm not ready to teach that strategy publicly now, until when I have been able to make a significant amount of crazy success, profit from that strategy, and a lot of people are ready to learn. Not that we are not even up to 50 in the live session right now. I want to start giving it out. Anybody can just come, and people that have some massive followers that know can just now double it and claim it to be there as well. And I've made enough name and publicity for people to know that this strategy belongs to Diamond and Baby. So going to the next one. Good afternoon, boys. Good afternoon. It's right there. You are late. Just make sure you watch this live session again. Make sure you watch it again. You have missed a lot. And the Wale said, that's where I've met you. You visited me in 2021. Okay, when I was doing my own business. Okay, so that's it. Richard says, sir, me too. It resonates well with freedom from me. That's it. And the Wale said, I also remember carrying me along when you started the forest trading training. That is how I am. That is the kind of person I am. I remember too, Mr. Handy. I remember when I started this forest newly. I think I told you. In fact, I'm not ready for such anymore. You know, hardly do I even use WhatsApp again. I don't really use WhatsApp. So, talk less of now saying I want to start telling people to come and do. Me, I don't get the time. But if you come to me, I will not hide it. I'll just tell you, go and do it. If you can pay your price, good. If you can't pay your price, I beg. I'm not into come and do gone are the days. Let me get some. So wisdom, yeah, Juliana, that's it too. Me, I'm gathering my story. I will also tell my story someday. My stories have never come out, my brother. People will go to watch it in billboard. They'll be inspired, they'll be motivated. So, but I'm getting there. Can you say family and home first, then enjoy it? Yes, so I love having time with my family. Juliana say thank you, boss. Thank you to my dear sister, my lovely, amazing sister. Family say yes. Shame for you to love apology for just joining. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Make sure you're just smashing the like button. So coming, make sure you're smashing the like button. And if you're just joining, we've taught a lot today that you might need to go back and rewatch. Very, very important. We taught a lot today. So Juliet Eber says, sir, instead of YouTube, can the strategy be taught on our family? I will. I've said it before that I'm going to teach it, but not just now. And if I will start teaching it, it will be for people in my loyalty and the signal channel first that I will teach. I will teach it. I will use it to prepare the public very well. I will teach you guys. You guys will use it to prepare the public very well before we now officialize it to the public. Okay? So we're getting there. All these things, by the grace of God, let's give it to next year, 2024, 2025. By then, we'll have been giants, King Kong in the markets, as we are growing by God's grace of mercy. Dr. Abiola said, in fact, you and online also have really impact people a lot when it comes to teaching. Not easy, but I began to wonder what motivates you guys to teach talent and the rest of watching the Ojo Abiola, that online hustle you said happens to be somebody that finally helped me. You know, my boss is not a forex trader. That's Mr. Aridoh. He's not a forex trader, but he is an affiliate marketer. He's a YouTuber, and I learned from him. In fact, it was through him that I learned that I jammed forex. But because everybody has their destiny and their ways, I didn't say because this is what my boss is doing. He's an affiliate marketer, he's a YouTuber. I only see what he's doing and see how I can impute it in this what resolute with my spirit. Forex is what resolute with my spirit. And my boss is a YouTuber. I learned how to do YouTube from him. I use it to start promoting my forex. He's an affiliate marketer. I learned how to do affiliate marketing from him, even though I didn't take it so serious. But when I was starting out, it's part of those things that helped me to gain ground in my forex. You know, when I was doing all this affiliating for DreamHost, that when people use your link to buy a domain, you get commission. You know, it taught me some of those, and I tried them. They are like side hustle that help me to gain balance and make money to focus more on my forex, which I give glory to God. So online hustle impacted my life. Who am I not to impact other people's life? And I know what my eyes see. So I'm big up to my boss anytime, any day. Big up to my boss anytime, any day. That's Gerard Ume. His brother is Daniel also. So we are friends. Like, they are my boss, they are my friends. So I reach out to them, I respect them anytime, any day. And so everybody grows, everybody na king for him name, you know, that kind of thing. So that's how we roll. Okay, Emmanuel Franklin, Aaron Damini say name me from Franklin Emmanuel. I knew Franklin Emmanuel when I was in Ghana, but I got to know him more closer when I met Gerard. So it was through Gerard that I now get closer to Franklin Emmanuel, and they're good. Sir, what were the online hustle you embarked on? I don't understand. Okay, that I was doing, right? Let me understand your question properly. Let me understand your question properly. Ladies and gentlemen, NAS is going to the second level we are open, and that is the 0.618, because it has broken that level right now. It's still coming down. So we expect it to come and test the 0.618, after which we expect it to head up from there. If it doesn't do that, then I will advise you, if you start saying that it didn't respect that 0.618, if you are in the trade before, try to maybe exit the trade. They might start coming to the downside to retest the major level again. So just so you know. Okay, according to what you're saying, Richard, I was with Gerard Ume. He taught us how to do affiliate marketing for different companies, for websites, hosting company, domain. So I remember I affiliated for DreamHost, for Bluehost. So what did I do? I learned how to do web design. So because I learned how to do web design, I started meeting people that I can design website for you for free. Just need to buy the domain and things like that. So yeah, USD is in profit. So I started working up to different people, encouraging them, telling them the reason why they need to have a website for their business. And I'm going to actually do it for them at very small price of free, but they are going to buy a domain. So the domain that they are buying, I remember, I think Jim was paying, how much were they paying them? I think they were paying maybe $40 or $20, I don't know, or $50, or I think they are paying close to $50 to $100 then, I don't know. So when you use their domain, when they use my link, so I use my link to help those people to register. And I create website for them. I started designing website for people. They will see their website, they are happy. But I've used my own link to register for their domain that they use. So I started making money from there. So there's another, I started doing some affiliate marketing thing. There's another thing that I learned from the other domain. I went to go and do evaluator. They paid me some. Started making some small dollars because I was busy with all his course. I was with him, so most of the time I was working with him. Anything he's teaching, I quickly grab it. I started working on it myself. Do you understand? So I started making little profit from all the things that he was teaching. Started doing it. I'll collect. I see you have a business like this. I'll be like, do you have a website? You don't have a website? What? You should have a website. Why don't you have a website? Okay, I can help you design one. And you can give me anything you have. In fact, if you don't want to give me, but at least you recommend other people to me. So I will design it for you. But this is, we are going to buy a domain. We are going to buy an hosting. We are going to buy your, that's how I just make some dollars for myself. So from there, I was able to use it to buy some prop firm account, to buy some courses online and then things like that. That's small. That's how I grew to start making reasonable. So when a friend was telling me about affiliating for a broker, I was like, maybe I learned maybe I learned affiliate marketing from the boss of affiliate marketing. So it's just like a win-win for me. If you guys are not getting value, you won't continue using my recommended link, and then in fact the profit that those one, the commission that those one will pay me, you guys know, it can never be equal to the kind of profit you can make in the forex market, because that's where the real deal is. That's where the real deal is. So the DPPJPY right now, the NAS, I've said it since last week that me, I never show the profit to anybody because it's fucking crazy in profit. I'll never show the profit to anybody. The highest I can do is to show you the chart, how far the chart has moved. How far the chart has moved. So that's it. Any other question? Any other question, guys? Any other question? Any other question? Any other question, ladies and gentlemen? You guys will now see that our live session has improved very well. No bluffing, no skipping, no I can't hear you, you can't hear me, no my shoe no show, my face no shine. So I'm happy about that. I give glory to God Almighty for that. So it's part of the growth and the process. So any question from any one of you? Any question? So if there's no question, we're probably going to call it a day from here. And you are laughing. So that's it. So you guys should just, if you know you are cool with today's teaching, just put some bye-byes in the chat box. Put some bye-byes in the chat box. David Moses said, how do you start forex? How you learn and how you study the market and the way. The psychologist was trading forex and what advice do you give I need to do the price? This question you are asking, David, I started forex trading. I knew it from one of the courses from this guy. When Gerard made online house, when he was organizing one physical event. He invited one lady who is into IM Academy to come and do a presentation on Forex. That's how I get to know about Forex. And I entered through an academy, paid $350. So first month, $350. Subsequent month, I think it's $250 or $150. I started, start paying. So I was very, very busy, serious, watching all the teachings. I was busy watching it. And guess what, guys? All the teachings that I was busy watching, that I paid $350 to join, all of them are readily available for you in baby pips. Trust me. When I get to know about baby pips and I go through baby pips, I was like, oh my God. So all these things that I learned with a lot of money is here for free on baby pips. That's why I had to open you guys. Don't go and pay one academy. I didn't say you shouldn't buy courses from people, but don't go and pay one academy that you have to keep paying every month. Better be wise. It's something that I've gone through and I've learned from it. So I was busy focusing on the knowledge. I did all my mistakes too, but I was very, very committed to the knowledge. Because I believe that it is when I have the knowledge that me too I can give myself a target in the market. Just like Bianca Tovia, one of those ladies I respected. I knew her from my academy. She doesn't belong to any academy again now. She's doing things herself. She set a target she funded an $100,000 account and set a target for herself to grow $100,000 account to $1 million account, to $1 million in profit. And she did it under 6 to 7 months. That is when you have the knowledge, you can be able to set such a target for yourself. Do you see, guys? So those are the kind of things that motivated me when I knew Bianca Tovia in IM Academy. There, they usually carry her niche all around that she make $20,000 profit. Now this is the person that make $1 million profit for herself. So if Kia is not taking, she's what called a billionaire in Naira. So that is how it is. So get busy with the knowledge. Your psychology is going to be your psychology is going to be, let's say, through mentorship. You're going to form your psychology, right? Because when you started doing your thing yourself, you still need mentorship, and it is through that mentorship that you're going to actually know how to maintain your psychology, balance your psychology, how to kill your emotions. So all this kind of talk that we do, there's a way it's going to actually be contributing to your psychology, to your emotions when you want to enter trade, based on what you have heard me say, based on my experience and all of those things. So that's how it's going to contribute. So, but studying that thing, finish your baby pips class, come to me, get busy with all the live sessions. You are good. And when you're in the Signal and the Mentorship channel, you can always DM me. I love you guys that do that they will come to me. Oh, they look at this. How do I think? What do I think this market will do? What do I think this one? And I'll tell them. But what I will not take is that when you go and do analysis from not what I thought, from the strategy, I don't even know how you draw it, and asking me how does it go. There's a guy that does that. He said he doesn't get anything. He said go. So the guy was always coming up with different drawings, charts. I should help him to look. Is he going in this direction? At the point in time, I said, let us see how it will play out. At the point in time, I tell him, guy, stop giving me all these things. This strategy, I don't know where you get it from. I'm not the one that taught you how to mark up chart like this. You can never see my markup look like this. You're just telling me it will go. You just be drawing arrow. It will go here. It will come down. It will go up. I don't understand. So if you want to bring charts to me, let it be what I'm teaching you. You can see the way my own analysis are looking like in my drawing. If your own chart too is like that, and you bring it to me that something is confusing you, or you have a different bias to what I'm having, maybe I'm saying something we sell, you are saying a buy. Show it to me. Let's deliberate. Okay, this is what I'm not saying, or this is what you are not saying. That's making you to do like this and things like that. we grow together. So that's that about that, Jerry. Richard said, it's great, sir. All thanks to you for making all this possible. All thanks to God Almighty. All thanks to God Almighty. Bye bye, sir. I love you and thanks for all you're doing. God continue to bless you and your family and grace. Amen. By the grace of God and you too. Moses, I hope you have gotten what I said. Much love too from you here. Kanye say Kanye. I usually call you Kanye. Kanye. You know what? In my Telegram, just do voice note, pronounce the name rightly for me so that I always call it right. So you are the best, but we are grateful and very thankful for your wisdom and for breaking the same joy and better with us. God bless you and God bless all of us. Amen. Aaron saying thank you so much, but if you made the part of us today, God bless you. God bless you too. God bless you too. That's because you guys are submitting yourself for impact. That's why it is like that. Juliet Abel said, thank you, sir. Today's class has been enlightening. See you tomorrow class. By the grace of God. By the grace of God. Tomorrow we are going to be teaching parenting, trend line, psychological level, and financial investment. I don't know. I usually call it Kanye or Kanye. I don't understand. Just call it for me so I'll continue to call it more likely. So that will be all for today classes, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You've been an amazing audience. Oh wow. We've spent over 2 hours. Thank you. You guys have been an amazing and see you guys tomorrow. Remember what we say we should be looking out for on AUD NAS is coming to test that 0.618 right now. If you get there and bounce up on that, if you get there and then continue heading down, just know where it is coming. So any of it we are good. So bye for now, guys. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.